everyone. I'm joined again today by Darren from the Big Door Company, and we're going to tell you all about multi-slide doors by Marvin. Tell us what we need to know when we're considering a multi-slide door for our home.
Well, thank you for having me back again, Brandy. Multi-slide doors are a really great door. In fact, they're becoming the most popular door on the marketplace right now. What's really great about multi-slide is you can see here they let in a lot of daylight. Narrow frame profiles, lots of glass. We can get panels up to 6 feet wide by 10 feet tall. With this system here, we've got 3 door panels that move and one of the panels stays fixed. So if you notice here, these 2 will slide out of the way into that fixed panel system there. These doors are excellent when you want to have a really, really big space. Say you want 20 feet or more, this is an excellent choice. They can span up to 30 feet wide by 12 feet tall on the whole frame system. The other really nice thing about these door systems is that the thresholds are really narrow and they work well for a remodel application. The thing though to take into consideration is that they have a jam depth of about 9 inches for each of these panels. So altogether on this 3-panel system, we're about 9 inches because we're adding 3 inches per panel when we stack this up. So a 4-panel system would be 12 inches. So they can be a little complicated for a remodel application. Most standard houses are 2x6 or even 2x4, depending on when your house is built framing. So you don't have the depth in a typical 2x6 built house. You might actually have to extend your wall to 9 inches or 12 inches or 15, depending on the number of panels that you get. So a lot of times these things, they work well in a remodel, but you need to take that extra factor into consideration that you might lose a little bit of wall space and have to make your wall a little bit thicker to accommodate this door.
That's really great information. Thanks, Darren. What else should we know?
One of the other things that you need to know with this system is Sill Pan and the way that their sill is designed with Marvin. So this sill here that we have from Marvin actually has a lot of little holes in the sill that you can't see. They're covered up with covers. But when water gets into this sill, it's intended to hit the sill pan and drain away from the house, which is really good. You want to make sure you have this installed by a qualified contractor that knows what he's doing and gets the water to drain away. If you were to say, for instance, trap that sill pan or caulk that sill pan to the door, you could actually cause water to back up into a house. Here in our Northwest environment, we get lots of rain, we get a lot of wet weather, and managing water is a really good option. It's something we really want to take care of.
I remember back in that bifold video we shot, you mentioned that those doors hang from the header. Is that the same in this door?
No, this door is different. These doors actually have rollers on the bottom and all the weight of these doors is compressed onto the bottom. So the concern where you had the extra weight on the header and making sure that header was sized not only to accommodate the snow load and the roof load above, but also the weight of the door panels, you don't have that consideration with these door panels here. All the weight is on the bottom. However, though, that does lead to another critical aspect, which is you need to make sure that this door is installed with very little tolerance at the bottom. It's got to be perfectly flat or else these doors won't roll very smooth. They're going to be pushing them uphill, and that's not something you want.
Sounds good. Thanks so much for that.
Now, Brandy, one of the other things to note with these doors is that they come in multiple configurations from Marvin. I believe there's something called the Marvin Modern line. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
I'd love to, yeah. Marvin launched a new product called Modern. The Modern series gives us a little bit more contemporary, a little bit thinner profile, and a really neat modern look, hence the name. In addition to having the multi-slide door in the Ultimate collection that we see here, where we have all of those traditional Marvin colors on the outside and wood finishes to the interior.
Now, with the Marvin Modern product, are the colors and the fit and finishes different from what we have here with this Ultimate product?
Yeah, the Modern finishers are a little bit different and come in different combinations. So you're definitely going to want to come by Dunn Lumber and talk to one of us specialists, and so we can show you exactly what options are available.
That's great to know. And how about energy performance? Where do these things stand with energy efficiencies, Brandy?
Both the Ultimate series and the Modern series are offering really great energy efficiency. So we can put these doors in almost any application and almost any code requirement. Darren, when our customers are trying to decide between maybe a folding door and a multi-slide door, with water management and things of that nature, what should they know or how should they make their choice?
Well, that's a great question, Brandy. And, you know, multi-slide doors are excellent, but they don't have quite the water sealing capabilities that a folding door system does. There's a couple options you can do. You can get this threshold here, which is very slim and narrow, And there's really hardly any step over, but again, there's not much protection from the elements with this. So you can get options to add a back dam here, which raises this up a little bit, preventing water from coming in, but that's something you want to see a Dunn lumber window and door specialist to talk about.
That's great information. In our area, we can put doors in some pretty harsh environments. Are there any situations where maybe a multi-slide door isn't the right choice?
Yeah, actually, a multi-slide door works well if you have an overhang. If you have a high exposure area with lots of wind-driven rain, you might want to reconsider a multi-slide door. Now, if you have room to put a large overhang 6 feet or 8 feet out under a porch, it's an excellent option in just about anywhere in the Northwest, just making sure you're protecting yourself and thinking about the environments as they will be delivered onto this door.
Good things to know. Darren, thanks for being here and sharing all that awesome information. I really appreciate it.
Thank you, Brandy. It was my pleasure.